Hello and welcome. My name is Brian Kaplan, editor of The Banker magazine, and I'm presenting the first of 5 videos we're doing with HSBC, all with the theme of connecting to growth opportunities throughout the world. This first video looks at the challenges and opportunities of the single euro payments area, or SEPA, and I'm here with Robin Terry, who is Head of Business Development and Sales for HSBC's Payments and Cash Management business. So Robin, perhaps I could start by asking you what is new and notable for companies about the latest developments with SEPA.
Sure. I mean, SEPA's been with us now since January 2008. And since that day, a lot of companies have done some stuff with SEPA, but actually not a great deal. So one of the things that's changed during the course of the last 12 months is that the regulatory bodies in Europe have actually started to introduce legislation to make this mandatory.
All right, and I think we've got some firm deadlines.
Yes, we have. We've definitely got some firm deadlines. So now we've got a deadline of the 1st of February 2014, and that is for the legacy payment clearing systems in Europe, in all the Eurozone countries, to actually move on from their domestic formats, their legacy formats, and move to SEPA for the SEPA credit transfer and the SEPA direct debit.
Okay, I mean that's quite a short deadline, really. I mean that's a year now.
Yes.
So I mean, what are the challenges that corporations face in order to comply with that deadline?
Yeah, I mean, and you're right, because it is a big project for many companies. It's a project that also brings a great deal of opportunity with it as well, because this is not just about meeting a regulatory change. What this is about is also making the most of the opportunity of the change. So SEPA brings huge opportunities for Treasury and for payment factories and shared service centres in the way that you can conduct your business. So the one thing is actually meeting the deadlines, but then also looking at how you can improve your Treasury, how you can improve your business at the same time. And actually it is now, the timelines are short. I mean, with it just about a year and a bit to go, companies now, those that haven't already done something, have really got to focus on doing something, get their plans together. And there are a number of key things that they need to do.
All right, well, let's talk about those in a few minutes. Sure. and the opportunities. But let's talk about one thing that's on everybody's mind at the moment, which is it's the Eurozone crisis. And I mean, you can sort of feel a corporate treasurer saying, well, this is all very well, this SEPA stuff, but actually it's the Eurozone crisis that I'm worried about. I mean, can companies afford to sort of go slow on SEPA because they're worrying about the Eurozone?
Sure. I mean, the Eurozone is a very dynamic issue at the moment. There's lots going on, and it's a changing environment. But this is now regulation, so you cannot ignore this. If you don't meet these regulations, you are in breach of them. So whatever goes on in the Eurozone between now and 2014 and beyond, actually you have to do this because it's law.
So you've been talking about the opportunities that arise from restructuring your treasury management function in order to comply with SEPA. What are the implications for liquidity? Is there the opportunity to improve liquidity?
Yes, there is, because if you can imagine, the way that you did this was holding bank accounts in each individual country linked to the local low-value clearing. The benefit that SEPA gives you is that you can actually bring all those together into a payment hub in one location. So you can either get all of your payments into one particular bank account, or you can pay your payables out from one bank account. So having less bank accounts, which is always a Treasury dream to cut down the number of bank accounts you have, that puts a big tick in that box. But then secondly, because you're concentrating funds on that one bank account, you've got a natural pool of liquidity without having to move euros in, for example, cash concentration techniques into one account. So it does away with some of the previous requirement for cash concentration around the Eurozone.